mom said to me one time, she was like, you might want to try doing something different now because, you know, you keep injuring yourself. You might want to, I didn't want to stop. Yeah, even though I was injured, I would still go to basketball training and whatnot. I'll go to training and get injured at training and end up going to the hospital. Yeah, that's how passionate I was about it. Like, I didn't want to stop. And then slowly but surely, them words kind of sunk in later. And I was like, she's kind of right, to be fair. Like, I'm not really going to be doing this later on because if it's not going to get me nowhere or I'm just going to keep getting injured, there's no point.
I'm Rippz, and this is the RE-VERS Show, a show for all musical creatives. So if you're one of those, please get in contact at the RE-VERS Show@gmail.com. Today I've got someone in my studio that I've known for a long time, long enough to even call him my brother from another mother. On the other side of things, he does do music and is quite good at it at the same time. He has been taking some time to come on the show. He was meant to come on quite some time ago, but obviously due to unforeseen circumstances, we didn't make it happen. But he is here today. And without further ado, can we please put our hands together for none other than Bezel, Mr. QB.
Man. Well, go on, I'm in the building, man.
In the building.
Yeah, man.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm all good, my boy. Good to be here, man. How
Yeah.
you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Obviously, a bit hot. However, we move on.
It's been hot, man.
We move on.
Hot.
So how's life been with you, man?
Can't complain, man. I'm just getting back to the music. Just getting back to the music, man. I have seasons where I'm just off and then I'm on again, but when I'm on again, it's always lit, bro.
So all guns blazing.
Yeah, man. We're all guns blazing right now. Literally, I've done a bunch of features already.
Okay.
I've done a lot. I've done a lot previously as well, actually, but I've just been sitting down on a lot of music that's just been chilling there. So the firing range is opening soon. So,
well, before we get into the firing range, obviously I know a lot about you, but obviously the people of RE-VERS don't really know who Bezel is. So can you please explain to the people of RE-VERS who you are and where you're from?
Well, originally I'm from Hackney, yeah, East London. Name's Bezel. I would say I'm more of a conscious artist, but you get a mix of street too. A blend of everything plus just bars. Pure bars, lyricism. That's my thing.
Yeah,
man, that's my thing, man. So, Bezel QB8, YouTube, check me out. I got videos. I'm on Spotify. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. It's Bezel Official QB8 Instagram, Bezel QB8 Snapchat, Bezel QB8 TikTok, Bezel QB8 YouTube, Spotify, all the same.
So, where are you predominantly from, Mr. Bezel QB8?
Country-wise, yeah, I'm from Trinidad and Guyana.
So, was you born there or?
No, I was born here.
You was born here?
Yeah.
And what area?
Hackney.
What, East London,
East London.
And was you there for the majority of your life or did you move about?
I spent most of my life in Hackney, like 30 years.
30 years?
30 years, bro.
So, why did you move away?
To be fair, we just wanted a bigger place.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And, you know, when you live somewhere for a long time, I don't know, sometimes the energy just feels different after a while of being there your whole life. You just kind of want to be somewhere different, more space out in the open. It's more peace. Do you know what I mean?
Open mind, open space.
Open mind, open space. Yeah. It's different when you move out of the zones that you're used to being in and you go somewhere just completely different. It feels like you kind of gain a different mind state after a while. Yeah, so the peace of mind is different, man.
What do you mean by that? Break it down.
Being in a new space is like being in new energy, man. Do
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And you start to look at things completely different. And I think being in your own space for a little while and just having a bigger space to yourself is key, man, because you get time to think more. You get time to reevaluate how you're going to do things in your own life or whatever, man. So
would you say moving away from Hackney, where you predominantly were for the majority of your life, did you think that had an effect on your music, or has that not changed?
Yeah, no, most definitely, man. I think living in Hackney alone will just influence a lot of the music, to be fair, because most of the music's about what you've been through or what you've seen around you or what's going on around you. And Hackney is a predominant place, bro. Like living here is not easy. You know what I mean? Living in Hackney is not easy. Even if you've been there for ages, anyone will tell you living in Hackney is not easy. The same way living in any other borough that's considered like,
Hood.
Hood or the,
I was going to tell you.
No, I will tell you that it was easy. It was an easy ride, man.
So where did you go to school? Was that in Hackney as well, or?
I went nursery in Hackney. I went primary school in Hackney, but I went school in North, like Enfield.
Enfield?
Yeah, I went school in Enfield.
What school?
St. Ignatius.
No, I've never heard
St. Ignatius, well, the North will know.
Yeah, big up yourselves.
Big up the Iggy boys, man. Come on, man.
All of that. So within school, is that where you say that your love for music started, or would you have it in your arsenal before you went to school?
I had music in my arsenal before school. I wasn't even making music back then though. I was just an observer. Like I just used to love music. Yeah, a lot of people around me in school, them times were doing like grime. Yeah, so it was more of a grime flex in school. Everyone used to be like clashing in the playground and stuff. But them times there, grime was like it was dominant. So everyone was just on that. Do you know what I mean? I never used to be on it. I just used to be the guy that used to love listening to people clash in the playground and hearing people get mugged. And
because
really.
I was gonna say, because I think I've known you, oh my God, 10 years now.
Yeah, about 10 years.
About 10 years now.
Yeah.
And in that time, I have never ever heard you do grime.
Never. Do you know what? Like, as much as like I'm a grime kid, like I was born in East London. Do you know what I mean? I love grime, but I never thought that I'd be the grime guy. Like it was spitting wise.
No,
I never thought that I'd do grime like that. I was more into rap than, grime.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. So obviously you say you didn't start in school. So where did your love of music come from then? You must have seen it somewhere. Mummy, daddy playing music. You get it?
Do you know what?
Where did it come from?
Obviously, I grew up in a Caribbean household. So my love for music started with soca.
Oh yeah.
I'm a soca baby, bro. And people that know me know I love a carnival. Yeah. We love all of that type of stuff. I'm a party head. So ideally, that's the first music you hear, is what your parents are playing you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you even start listening to rap and all them. Rap you more taking on the outside of your house when other people are playing stuff, or you just hear it on the TV.
So who were your influences then? Like who did you catch on to?
Rap wise, it was always like D-Block, the Dipset. Who else? I wasn't really listening to everybody else back then. You had the Eminems and stuff, and 50s, but they're a bit later, to be fair. But it was mostly D-Block for me, man.
Okay.
Styles P, especially.
Okay, so obviously it was before school. Do you predominantly know what age you were when you started music, or is that a distant memory?
What? I didn't start rapping until probably when I was like 24, maybe 25, maybe. Yeah, to be fair.
So
yeah,
you wasn't rapping,
25.
you just liked music.
I just like music a lot.
So
like,
your first lyric came...
My first lyric came when the first bar I think I ever wrote, I was probably like maybe 24. Yeah, I remember I was angry at somebody. Yeah, literally, like it was off of a principle. I was vexed, and one day I just went home. I was so mad, bro. I sat in my room with the lights off. Yeah, and I was fuming there, and I just thought, you know what? So I opened up my little notepad on my phone. I just started scribbling all the lines in my head, and I kind of made it rhyme, and it was like a whole song. Like, and I didn't even know I was capable of doing something like that. And since then, I ain't stopped writing since. Like, I haven't stopped writing since, to be fair. Like, I might be a bit more slower with it now, but since that moment, I was very consistent for a long time.
Which makes sense now. The reason why, that's probably why I've never actually heard you do grime.
Yeah.
Because the time that you would have done grime, you wasn't even writing lyrics then.
Yeah, I was just a consumer, literally. I was just a consumer. Cause, you know, if you don't ever think in your life that you're gonna do music, like spit and that, but if you're from wherever, bro, everyone listens to music, bro. Like, you don't have to do music. You don't have to be a rapper or a spitter to, you know.
So that means
be involved musically.
That means you started making music round about when I first met you.
Yeah, so it was literally probably maybe a little less than a year before I met you.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was fresh. I was fresh them times, but like music, that was like a new journey for me. Like I never thought I was gonna be a rapper. Like I never thought I was gonna be a rapper. I even say it in some of my music, like in some of my lyrics, bro. I never thought I would be a rapper.
See, it's good to know because to be fair, like I said, I've known you for nearly 10 years and I didn't even know that. I thought you was doing music for as long as I had been doing music for, because I was doing music from like primary school.
Yeah, you've been doing this from early. Like,
early.
But I don't know. I didn't think I had them sort of tendencies in me back then. I wasn't thinking about, you know, being a rapper. That wasn't like my aspiration. I love basketball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basketball was my thing. Like I always thought I was gonna be in the NBA, bro. I swear, yeah, like no kidding, bro. That was like my proper that was my dream.
So why didn't you follow through with that dream?
Do you know what? Yeah, I did a lot. I was playing for a long time. Yeah, I played for certain teams and whatnot, but I had an injury in Trinidad. Yeah, I was on holiday and I got tossed by a wave and the wave crashed on me. I dislocated my arm. And since then, it was like once it happened once, it just kept happening. Like it just kept happening. Like over what, 10, 11 times, bro. And then I finally had a surgery for it. But by then, it was like so many years later, it was like I was just onto other things after that.
It was never the same.
Yeah, it weren't the same, man. I just remember, I remember my mom said to me one time, she was like, you might want to try doing something different now because, you know, you keep injuring yourself. You might want to, I didn't want to stop. Yeah, even though I was injured, I would still go to basketball training and whatnot. I'll go to training and get injured at training and end up going to the hospital. Yeah, that's how passionate I was about it. Like I didn't want to stop. And then slowly but surely, them words kind of sunk in later and I was like, she's kind of right, to be fair. Like, I'm not really going to be doing this later on because if it's not going to get me nowhere or I'm just going to keep getting injured, there's no point.
No point.
Yeah.
So where did the name Bezel come from then?
The name Bezel, imagine that kind of started off as a joke, yeah, as for one of my elders. Yeah, he used to call me Bezel because I used to be like a little bigger like back then.
Okay.
Yeah, I went through stages where I've had like slim stages and big stages, but I was like mad big at one point. Yeah, and I remember he used to call me Bezel from Dipset. Yeah, I don't know if anyone even remembers that, but if you do, you know, there was a Bezel in Dipset, so, and he was kind of big. So every time he used to see me, he used to go, yo, Bezel, Bezel, and all of that. But the name, like, obviously the name never sank in from there, but I was being called that from before I actually had my name. Well, I actually got the name was from my brethren. Yeah, when I first started music, and I think I recorded my first track, and then my second, and then my third, and he was in the studio, and he said to me, he was like, bro, every time you come in here, it's like you come back better. You come back better each time. You're like a diamond road. You're like a diamond bezel, innit? So, and then the name just stuck from there, literally Bezel. And then obviously we just put QBH on the end. Stands for quality beyond heights. And that's the type of music I wanted to make. So it was just Bezel, QBH, and the name just stuck.
I've always wanted to ask you that. The reason being is obviously coming from my background, like the road side of things, Bezel is like Rolly. Like that's what we associate it with. So when you called yourself that, I automatically thought, right, he's got hella Rolexes, right?
No, I just like watches, man.
Yeah, I know, but that's where my brain went. Like, for you to call yourself that, like, I thought it would have been that. So you get it. That's what I thought. Yeah, but that was just in my brain and my demons.
I was a watch head, but like, you know, the watch didn't have to be expensive. I like the watch. Like, I've always, anytime you saw me, I had a watch that was just ridiculously big for no reason, literally. Like, so it just used to be, people used to call me Big Bezel. Yeah, not because I was big. I might not even been big at whatever time, but the bezel on my wrist was wide just for no reason, literally. But that's just how I like watches, isn't it?
I hear you.
Yeah, man.
I hear you.
A little background on the name.
So you like watches, you like music. We like music, but I want to know what style of music would you say that you do? What category would you put yourself in?
Mostly hip hop, I'd say, to be fair. But it's hip hop, but I feel like my delivery is a bit more. I like it to be more intricate, and you know, the doubles, the triples, and all of that stuff. I don't.
What do you mean by that? The doubles and the triples?
The double entendres, man. The triples.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like wordplay. Wordplay, that's my thing. Yeah, and I never wanted to be like a ordinary basic rapper. Yeah, some people just, you know, the lyrics are basic. They make good tunes and whatnot, but I just never wanted to be like that. I always wanted to be like at my best from the start, even when I didn't even know how to flow properly. But I think that was just the the type of thought I had in my head. If I thought, if I'm gonna do this music thing, I'm not gonna be shit. That was in my head. I said, I'm not gonna be shit. Forget that.
When I first heard you, I thought you reminded me of Conan for some reason.
Right, what makes you say that?
It was because of the wordplay, obviously, that you would do. Obviously, there was only a handful of artists that would actually think about what they're gonna say and obviously make it sound a throwaway, like Dave. You would have to go and research, like, what did he mean by that? So when you came like that, obviously, the only person that I could relate to that was Conan or Dave.
Yeah.
But you was more relatable to Conan for me. Okay. If that makes sense.
But I think it's used to. I think the way I try to structure my lyrics and stuff, I want people to kind of think like that. I want to say something where you know, someone will listen and be like, and stop the whole song and be like, no, we have to take the whole thing back, or we got to take it back 10 seconds in here, and then some people might not even get what I'm saying.
But that's what I got from it.
Yeah.
You get it?
That's the type of the style that I deal with, though. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, then catch up, type of thing, or you will get there. And by the time you get there, I might be somewhere else.
I've heard quite a few of your music, your beats. It is a bit niche, a bit slowish, a bit in depth, maybe headphone sort of music I would call. So to get beats on that sort of magnitude, it's going to be quite difficult.
Yeah.
So where is it that you go to get your beats?
Well, my brother's a producer.
Okay.
My cousin's a producer.
Okay.
And an engineer. Both of them are engineers. Yeah. And they produce. So my whole family around me is basically musically minded. My sister does theatre. She's in musical theatre. She's been doing music on the other side of things and that. Not entirely singing. Don't get me wrong. She's a sick singer as well. Yeah, she's a very sick singer. But yeah, you will hear her. You will hear her soon. Trust me.
Yes,
trust me.
But she's gonna drop something.
She is gonna drop something by force. Yeah, by force. Yeah. But
say no more.
Trust me, man.
So you say your brother is a producer, your cousin's a producer. Who out of both of them? You don't have to get into a fight in regards to that. Who would you say you would go to more, that you are more relatable to when you go to write beats or write songs? Sorry.
You know what? I think it depends though, man, because both of them make sick beats. You know what I mean? I might feel different on a certain day and want, you know, a certain type of instrumental. So I'll go one way and say, look, bro, let me get this type of beat. Or, you know, if I want it a bit more up tempo, more street, I might go see Cuzzy for a beat. You know what I mean? It depends, man. It depends. I can't really say, yeah, you know, I have a preference of where I want to go. It just depends on what kind of music I want to create. So I would either go one way for one thing or one way for the other.
But rap is your preference?
Rap is my preference.
At what tempo?
Do you know what? I don't even know what the tempo is. On my question. Like, yeah. I don't know, man, because I feel like rap, you can rap over different tempos on rap, but you can't do too much. Obviously, you can't. Anything else apart from that is just going towards like what, grime or something like that.
Well,
because grime's like, it's quicker, innit?
Yeah, but
then again, you can rap and be skippy with it as well. But it just depends, man.
Because even you say, no, the reason why I'm saying that is because even with, you say grime is faster at 140, but grime is also 70. It's actually half the beat as well. So
yeah,
you can
do a lot. You could play a lot with grime, but I think rap is kind of changed as well.
In what way?
Well, especially hip hop. Like, I think it's coming towards like old school hip hop. It wasn't as like skippy, flowy, and there weren't a lot of crazy wordplay involved. It was like, yeah.
So you wouldn't class Twista as old school, or you going further back?
Twista, I mean,
you wouldn't class Busta Rhymes as old school. Or you
Busta
going
is
back?
Yeah, but I think anybody else who did it more than Busta, it was just Busta and Twista, and maybe Eminem. Those are like the skippy artists.
Yeah. But those are the ones.
Just because you're skippy doesn't mean you're like lyrical and that.
No, of course.
Like, don't get me wrong, like they're very lyrical artists and stuff, but I think in the UK over here it's done different.
The reason why it's done different is because I reckon we are being very skippy on grime, and if you're not gonna be tight like Gets, why for that? If you're not gonna stay in. If you're not gonna do it as well as Gets can on the beat, then I don't think you should actually go for that sort of flow. I think you should actually dumb it down a little bit so people can actually hear you, and then try and deliver it that way. I think that's where we're actually being separated, and most people, me included, I wouldn't say I don't like grime. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I just can't listen to the headbanging grime 24/7 all the time. And they need to have some balance. It needs to have some balance for me.
Yeah, I think if you're even like from East London or born in a certain era, there's no way you can't say you didn't like grime, because at one point all we was hearing was grime. It was nothing else. It was just like the commercial tunes, and then it's grime. It's pirate radio,
literally.
So if you grew up around a certain era at the time, like grime is the thing, man. Like even if you did do grime or you didn't do grime, like grime was a very prominent era, and it's still prominent now. Like, I feel like grime is coming back now.
It is.
Like, it's been coming back for like the past couple years. Like, it's just, you know, at one point I feel like it kind of died a bit. And then, you know, you've got a lot of new school artists now, and there's so many now, you can't even keep up. You can't keep up, man. But grime is forever, man. Literally. Grime is forever, bro.
It will stay, depending.
It's going to stay, man. It's going to stay. There's no way it can't. There's too many people doing grime right now for it to not stick.
I hear that. However, no disrespect, I just don't think it will hit the mainstream as well as it will unless they dumb it down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, we consume music, but a lot of us don't like to buy music. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The people that buy music are the ones that you need to captivate.
Yeah, no, it's true. But I mean, bro, who even still buys music now?
Well, they stream it. The people that stream music is the same thing as buying.
Everything's like monetized now, isn't it? So I think the whole game's just changed. The whole game's changed. No, you can't go to like thing and say, yeah, I'm gonna go buy the CD now. Like, no one's doing that, bro. Nobody wants to pay for music anymore. They'd rather pay the subscription fee, download the music for free infinite times, and then now it's just different.
What, can you do that? What, you pay for a subscription and you can
Spotify,
and you can just download all the music?
Basically, bro.
Well, wait. So wait, you can pay for the subscription, and then download all the music, and then when the subscription runs out, you still keep the music.
Well, the subscription's not going to run out. You pay monthly, isn't it?
Yeah, no. So that's what I'm trying to say. So if you don't decide to pay the monthly,
if you don't pay, obviously, then you know the ones that you've actually downloaded actually stay in your library. So if you download the music and you don't pay a subscription, when you press play, only the ones that you've actually downloaded will play, basically. Yeah.
That's all right though.
Yeah. Anything else that you just kind of just put in your like songs category is not gonna show. It's not gonna pop.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough. Bezel, your last song visually, I may be wrong, but after my research that I've done, was 4 years ago. And I think that was entitled Wake and Bake. And that was featured with me.
Featuring, Well, that was, my last official tune. Everything after that has just been like features. Bare features, bro. Like, I think my last feature I did was with the boy J-Max and Slim. Literally one tune called Made Men. Don't know when that's coming out, but that's down to J-Max, to be fair, car.
How long ago did you record that?
Like a couple weeks ago. Literally a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so what is that song about?
Do you know what? Ideally, it was Slim who sent me the tune. Slim sent me the song and he was like, them two had already laid their verse and they were just like, can you jump on it? I was like, yeah, cool. Gave me the concept of the song and I just wrote from there. Literally. Only took me, a few days? I had a few days to pattern up the little 16. And then, we just went there, recorded it. We was meant to do another beat, I think, but J-Max turned up late. Big up J-Max, bro. He turned up late to his own studio session. But yeah, so we didn't really get that much time to just do. We just did the one track and then chilled for like 10 minutes. We just bounced afterwards. So between us three, we're going to bring the boy Airs back as well. Because I big up Airs. Airs is trying to act like he quit, but he can't quit, bro.
No, he was on my show the other day. He even said...
I know. I watched his interview, man. Big up Airs, bro.
He even bigged you up on it. He said he's going to come back.
But Airs is coming back. I'm telling you, he's coming back. Yeah, Airs is too cold to not come back.
No, he's cold.
You know what I'm saying? He's way too hard to not flipping rap again. I know he's moving like he don't want to rap again, but he does. I know he wants to rap. Man. I know he's got secret bars there as well.
Well, he said that he will put the work in and obviously do what he needs to do when the time is right. However, you have to realize now looking at an outsider looking in, he's actually a busy guy now. Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate.
He's got a lot on his plate right now because he's doing the the podcast as well with ASB as well, man. Big up ASB. What?
So
Yeah, man.
So it's just about balancing. But I think in the position that he's in now, he should be able to do that. And I think that with the right promo behind him, he should be able to do what he needs to do.
I think that applies to all of us, to be fair. Like everyone out of that, our whole little section, that applies to all of us. Because at one point, all of us stopped doing music. Literally. Like we all just, life got in the way of things and people had other stuff to do and it was, do you know what I mean? So we just kind of, I felt like it got put on hold for quite a while, to be fair.
Not for yourself as well?
Even for me. Like, it might not be as long as, you know, like my other people, them and stuff, but for me, it was long as well. At one point, I stopped for like a whole year.
Why?
Literally. At one point, I don't even think I even wanted to rap no more. I just thought it was long. Like, I actually just thought it was long.
You just wanted to give up?
Yeah, at one point, I actually didn't want to do rap no more.
Yeah,
like, I just thought,
why?
yeah.
Well, why would that just come into your head? There must have been a reason.
Do you know what? I don't know. Maybe I think I might have just been going through stuff at the time and I just thought, this is long. Like, I ain't got time to do this right now. So I kind of just thought, you know, I put it on the back burner. And to be fair, I didn't realize how long I had stopped rapping for until it was my boy Narrator. Narrator brought me back. Yeah, he phoned me one day. He had a studio session literally in my area at the time. Yeah, like he called me, ran me, he didn't even tell me what was going on. He just said, yeah, come and link me here. Literally, I walked in, this little studio space. Yeah, the engineer was there already and the beat was ready. Literally. So he was like, yeah, you're doing this today. So from there, I literally, once I heard the beat and I started writing again and I laid the tune, from there on, it was just like, yeah, I'm back. I can't give this up, like ever. Like ever. No matter, even if I'm taking long to do certain things or it might take me a while to put out music, I'm not going to stop. Like, you're going to get it at some point. It might take forever because sometimes things just take forever to put out and, you know, but the music is there. Do you know what I mean? I'm still working behind the scenes, man.
Yeah, I think in life, I don't know if it's you as well, but with me, I procrastinate a lot.
I think I do it as well.
Yeah, this is why I want to start with me because I didn't want to offend you. Yeah,
no, I won't be offended.
That word, that procrastination is a bloody disease. Yeah, that's what I call it because it hinders you from getting to your full potential if you're not careful.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it can stop you as well.
Exactly,
like completely.
That I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next time. You see them words there? Get that out of your vocabulary. Just dash it away.
It's true.
Just dash it away.
If you tell yourself that you're not going to do it now, then you're most likely not going to do it tomorrow either.
Exactly.
Or the day after.
You know, this year and last year, I think it was last year, I indoctrinated think and do.
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
Think and do. I'm not going to ponder and wait and I'll do it tomorrow. I'm just going to do it now because it doesn't make sense.
It's good self-motivation as well. You know what I mean?
You need to get yourself out of that. You need to unlearn all them bad habits that you've had in the past. Get rid of that. Because the only way you're going to prosper in life is to think and do.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Facts.
No procrastination. Yeah, you've only got
one life. Get you further, innit? For real.
To be honest, risk everything. Yeah, what's her name? Dolce. She got fired in 2020 from her job.
Yeah.
And then she said, you know what? I'm just going to take the risk. I'm just going to go places and then put myself out there. No procrastination. She didn't have nothing to lose. She won a Grammy the other day.
Well, congrats to her, man.
You get it?
You know what I'm saying? She put the work in, innit?
But it's all about you and how much you want it.
Yeah.
If you don't want it enough, you think you're going to get anything.
Yeah, exactly.
God will only give you what you deserve.
And what you work for too.
But you have to work for it to deserve it. You get it?
You got to show that you're willing to put in the work for things, innit?
You
can't manifest no other way, bro.
Exactly that.
Like,
manifestation is a deep thing.
It is, man. I think a lot of people don't really understand the concept when it comes to like just manifesting things. Or some people just do it. I don't even realize they're doing it. It's because they're too busy putting in the work, bro. Like non-stop. They ain't even got time to think, rah, yeah, I'm manifesting this. They just say, yeah, I want to do this, and then they're gonna go do that. It's the same way with you, bro. Like, you've gone from being what? A rapper, grime, a DJ. Now you're here doing this, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you've done that in the space of like a couple of weeks, bro. Yeah, you went quiet for a couple of weeks, and then we're here now, innit?
Literally.
So yeah, big up yourself, bro. You're like a big inspiration. You don't even know it, bro. Like, you actually don't know it, fam. I swear down.
I don't know.
You actually don't know it, bruv. Yeah, car. Yeah, you gotta give you your flowers, bruv. Yeah,
Appreciate
you
you,
deserve
bro.
them, bruv. Trust me.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro. on a bro thing, yeah. I'm proud of you, fam. I swear down.
Well, love,
Yeah?
my brother.
Come on, man.
I appreciate you too, man. Trust me.
Likewise, my boy.
I appreciate you too, man. Trust me. So, see this music game. Yeah, it's not cheap.
No, it isn't
It's
cheap.
not cheap.
It ain't cheap.
So-
Everything cost.
So, how did you get through doing the music videos, going to studios, and
Do you know what? Doing videos, them times, because it was like, we're a whole collective. Yeah, it wasn't just us or one man by themselves. You might do a 1-2 videos here and there by yourself. And them times their videos weren't really costing too much. It was like maybe 150 tops, little freestyle video.
No, yeah.
Few locations, bang, you just do your thing. And that was that. But I think as of now, and with all the like platforms, like, you know, you got like grime dailies and link ups, and like, it's gonna cost you mad money just to upload your stuff there. Like, and that's just for one. So if you ain't got actual money, it's actually hard to put yourself out there, to be fair. And you're obviously, once you put music out, you're gonna have to pay for promo. You're gonna have to do X amount of things just to push yourself out there. It's not just lyrics and bars. Do you know what I mean? Because those things will get you noticed to a certain extent, or by word of mouth, or by other people. Someone else might push your thing, but it can go somewhere, or it might not go anywhere. Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you something. You know, the easiest part of the actual song being out is actually making a song, getting in the studio, making a song.
That's the easiest part.
That's the easiest part.
Trying to get it out there now is a whole nother ball game. Yeah, and I've seen that from like my older peers and people that did music before me, bro. So yeah, I know it's not an easy game.
Whole different ball game.
Trust me.
Yeah, and if you haven't got the, like, that's what I said to you. That's why I asked you that question. In regards to financial backing with music, you're gonna need that to get to where you need to get to. Yeah, this is why my next question will follow on. Yeah. How did you fund yourself? Is it through work? Did you have to turn to crime?
I was working, bro.
Throughout.
Yeah, I was working, bro. Like, all my money just came from work. Literally, bro. If I wanted to fund myself, and 150, bro, you get paid monthly. 150 is nothing, bro.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? You could have thrown a few videos in a month if you really wanted to.
If you really wanted to.
But where I was with the guys and that, them times, everyone was just chipping in. You put £50 here, you put £50 there, you put £50, there's a video. All three of us can get on. Do you know what I mean? It's not just one person. So I feel like back then it was way more easier to just drop videos like consistently. But now, I don't think it's gonna be the same. Everything's just gone up. The P's is, if you ain't got money, or even now, if you want to be seen by like, God knows, like millions and millions of people, like you gotta be a certain dressed a certain way, you gotta have the drip, you gotta have this, you gotta look like somebody. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you can just go into a place and rap your ass off. Yeah, it'll be noticed by a certain amount of people. Yeah, cool, but the people that, let's be real, if I come in here and someone's got like 10 chains on right now and they're glowing like crazy, and I'm just sitting there and just normal, my little watch on, people gonna want to more look like at that person because they look more appealing
until they open their mouth. Though.
Yeah, but it also depends what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but it just goes to show how things have changed a lot. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people, they more want to see the glamour, the glitz of things and stuff, man.
Yeah, it's not really a talent.
Yeah,
no
it's not a talent no more, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? No one appreciates the bars, the intricacy of things, and it's not really, people would rather listen to like stuff that'll make them jump around in a club and, get drunk music, basically. It's like club music. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, man.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, I think it's harder for the lyricist, bro.
It is. Because the reason
why... a lot of people will understand what you're even saying sometimes, bro. They can't relate.
The only one I feel that has actually bust through properly and actually been a lyricist has been Dave. Yeah. No one really is in that category. If you really do look at the pioneers of the UK music scene, there's no one really at his level that's pursuing the lyrical content sort of the way he is. You get it? Everyone's more of a catchy song. Let's get this. Oh, it needs to sound like this. Oh, we need a dance to this.
Yeah.
You get it?
But it's the catchy songs that get people, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. Dave's the only one that doesn't have to do that to get that recognition. You get it? So this is the level that you need to get to.
Yeah.
He already built his foundation in South London. Yeah. Ground up. They're never going to drop him. So from that, he's built and built and built.
Yeah.
So I feel you need to go back to the roots. Get your foundation right. So then no matter what happens, you can't ever fall. Ever.
I won't ever fall anyway, bruv.
Yeah, but in this music scene, there's a level and there's levels. Yeah.
I'm levels.
You have to stay there.
I never fell off.
In regards to music and the way the music is now, I wouldn't say you fell off, but the scene might say, where have you been?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in their eyes, you have. You get it?
Yeah.
Obviously, you see this music industry, a lot of the time, people don't take it as serious as they're supposed to. So would you say that music was your main squeeze, or is it just a little side thing, just there?
Do you know what? I think it started off as like a side thing. Do you know what I mean? It was more just fun back then. Like, it just used to be, like, if we're gonna go make a tune today, whatever, we'll go studio.
Okay.
Make the tune, and we might do a video, wherever it goes, it goes. Like, I don't think we was even taking music that seriously back then, to be fair. We was just more rapping because we knew that we could rap now and we're good in it. So it was just like, let's just try and cut through in it. Wherever it goes, it goes. And to be fair, I done a lot more, maybe 6-7 years ago than now. I was like, we was everywhere, bro. Like, at one point, it felt like we was on tour. Because I did my first show in Luton.
Oh yeah,
with the man them. Yeah, bro. We did the first show in Luton.
Actually, I think I knew about that.
Yeah.
I didn't come. It was too far for me. I didn't come.
Yeah, after I think after I shot Talk to Me, that video.
Yeah. I was in that video.
And MF1, you was. Big up MF1 because he was the plug for that. To be fair, the cameraman, bro, he was the plug for the actual show. It was his thing.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. And then from there, like, people heard us and they were like, bro, we were just getting booked for other shows. We ended up in Portsmouth. We went Portsmouth twice to perform out there. I think there was another one. It might have been Colchester or something like that. But we was in a few places. Do you know what I mean? Even in the ends as well. Like, we were just performing. Because as a group, it was more fun. Do you know what I mean? It was like the man them on tour, bro. You just drive up wherever, spit, and then just go home. Like, it was just normal. It was decent. And it was a lot more, it was fun back then, man. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's just outside. Everyone's rapping, everyone's doing music. Do you know what I mean?
You said fun back then. So what? Is music not fun now?
It's fun now, isn't it? It is, don't get me wrong. Like, I think for me now, I enjoy it more like the craft of music, of making it. Yeah, that's the fun part. Like, that's the fun part of music. Everything else after that is like, maybe shooting a video for it is fun. That's always fun too, to be fair. But it's always the part that's not fun is trying to get the music out there. Like, that's not the easy part. Yeah, that's not the easy part. That's not the fun part.
But like I said, I don't think I said it on this show, but I've said it on other shows that I've had. It's in this music industry, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah. So to get to where you need to get to, you could be the hardest MC. If you haven't got the right backing behind you, you're not gonna get where you need to get to. You might get the attention later on down the road, but you're gonna need to get that attention to get to your next step. You know what I mean? So it is about hard graft and getting to where you need to get to, and knowing the right people at the same time.
But how do you know who the right people are, though?
They come to you. But
then again, you're to be found by them is a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's what I say. You need to put the graft in at the beginning for you to be noticed, and then you have to have the choice and pick and feel energy and say, right, I can work with this guy.
I feel like this is the right
thing.
Yeah,
you get me. You got to be in tune to your intuitions as well.
A lot of people, I think a lot of artists have probably gone through like trial and error with things like that as well, to be fair. Like, these people you work with that, you think that you might gel with at the time, and then in the long run, you don't really gel. You end up just disagreeing, or you just don't, you don't do music entirely with them anymore because, X amount of reasons or whatnot, bro.
So, but you keep mentioning the guys. So I just want to know, are you a standalone act, or are you in a group?
I could be a standalone act. I came up in a, like, with the boys, the man them. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't start doing music on my own. Like, I had solo tracks and whatnot, but I mostly was rapping with the man them.
So is that where the QB8s come from then?
Yeah, QB8 started with me and Slim. Literally, like we made that in college.
Mm-hmm.
That was a thing because he was from West them times.
Okay.
I didn't know much about West them times. I had never been over there. I didn't even know West had a hood, bro. Like, I swear down, anyone that was from like East, if you didn't know someone from West, you wouldn't know what's going on over there. We used to call West Central London, bro. Like when people say we're going shopping, we're going West, we're going Central.
I think I was the same, to be fair.
Do you know what I mean? That's what we thought West was. Bruv, it was like being in Antarctica, not knowing that there might be things beyond there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But when I met Slim in college, he was rapping them times. Like he was rapping. Like I was just listening to him. I just want to hear him spit.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and bro, Slim don't even know he's another inspiration because do you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to hear him spit because them times he was rapping. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and then I started rapping, and then it made sense. Do you know what I mean? Because I was going over West a lot, and he used to come to my ends a lot, and it got to a point where obviously you meet your people's dogs, and then they just become your dogs. Yeah. And then it got the same over here. Like you met my man from East, and then everyone just, that was it. It was like East to West thing. And even still now, we're still connected, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Slim are always gonna do tunes together. Like it's just a whole collective.
So how many members are in QBH?
Officially, it was just me and Slim.
So
literally everybody else, like obviously Slim is like both, because obviously he was doing the CG thing before QBH, but we just made that collective off our own connection. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it got East to West. We just started rapping, and we just thought, well, we gotta have a little name for this. Yeah, I remember we had some mad funny name. It used to be called Queensbridge to Harlem, because we used to think, like East was like Queens and West was like Harlem. So we that's what QBH originally standard for, and then obviously we had to change the name to kind of make it a bit more.
Nah,
bro. It used to be called QBH. Like we call QBH Queensbridge to Harlem. I swear, Dan.
See, this is why these podcasts are necessary, because I would have never known that.
You'll never know the history of that if otherwise. But obviously, in the long run, we're not going to be running around saying Queensbridge to Harlem. We're not from there.
Of course.
Yeah. If somewhere we feel like somewhere's like there, so what? It's not. But
so what's the actual name now? For people that don't know.
QBH is Quality Beyond Heights. Yeah. And to be fair, all the engineers around, man, and producers and whatnot, their level of production is at a certain quality. So how we thought was like, if we're gonna release this music, we've got to make sure it's of a certain quality, bro. So QBH just stuck, man. It just stuck.
And the best thing about that as well, you've actually got in-house producers as well. So it's not gonna be difficult for you to now, if you wanted to stay consistent, Bezel.
It won't be hard to get what I want now, to be fair.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. You actually have what a lot of people would want. You've actually got it. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I have it, but it's like I weren't just capitalizing on what I had consistently. I had a period. I have a strong run, and then I'll have a bit where I'm quiet. I'm just doing other things in life or whatnot. But at this point, I have everything I need, to be fair. But it's the consistency.
So where's your mind at then? Obviously, like I said, the procrastination is a illness. So that there, I want to know where your mind is. Are you gonna leave here and go and find where your next tune's gonna come from? Or are you just gonna what's your plans, man?
No, I've been working, man. I've been penning right now. But I think my process of making music's a little bit different now.
Okay.
Like, so now if I'm gonna go studio, unless I'm going with like, I don't know, my cousin or some type of thing, that's the only time I'll sit down in the booth and write something there and then. And that's just mainly because the amount of hours that we book is enough time to actually sit down and we could come out with 2-3 tracks or whatever. Like previously I've done that. We made a whole EP in the studio, just having 5-hour sessions, like straight graveyard ones, like 12 till 5 in the morning. Literally. And I think at that period, I think that's when I made the most music I've ever made, like ever, because we was going every single week. Like every week was like without fail, and it just became fun, and it was like a task for us. It was like, Friday, we're going booth, 5 hours, 12 to 5. If you're coming, you're coming. If you don't come, you don't come. And that was that. So whoever came that day was you leave on a track or two, or you come out with just mad songs.
You're bringing back memories for me, because I think that's what we used to do. We just we used to stay in the studio, play the beats, and record.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
If it was rubbish, it was rubbish. We just record it.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
it, but we'll just stay there and
But,
chilled.
yeah, but this is why I think obviously if I'm going by myself, I'd rather go and have something penned already. So if I know I'm gonna go, do this, I don't want to waste the time in it. I just want to go there, lay the tracks, and
Keep it
get
moving.
it wrapped up. But that's if I'm by myself.
I hear you.
If I'm with X amount of people, I know the studio session is gonna be different. We're gonna have a lot more hours to play around and do whatever we want. To be fair, so I might not necessarily have to go there with my bars ready, but I will sit there and know that I have enough time to sit there and think, let me write something down for this, scribble down a little 16, depending on whoever's jumping on the song. To be fair, whoever's in the booth that day, if you're getting in, you're getting in, and then that's how we was doing it for a long time. To be fair,
stay true to the hustle though.
Yeah, man, for real.
So along that time, did you encounter any challenges that may have obviously hindered you from getting to where you needed to get to, that obviously could have predominantly made you stop as well in regards to music?
Not necessarily, nothing like crazy major that made man stop. I just think, like, life-wise, we just had things in the way, like work and whatnot, and some other people people having picnic and things, so a lot of people from the camp kind of just shied away to go and deal with their own stuff, even me as well, like, to be fair. And that's just basically how things went.
No, I'm saying, I don't think I worded it correctly. I'm saying, were there any challenges within you or within the music coming up that may have tried to obviously hinder you from getting to where you need to get to? So let's say, for instance, you needed to get to this show, but you weren't able to get there because of X, Y, and Z. Yeah. That could have been a challenge, because that show could have been the difference in regards to who you are today. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think I never had that problem. Never. Like, actually never had that problem, to be fair. Like, musically, everyone I needed was around me anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I never had a problem with actually having to just make the music and put the music out, bro. There was nothing in the way of stopping me, bro. Literally.
Nothing in the way of stopping you?
Nothing was, I didn't have an obstacle there to be like, this is the reason why I can't do this, or I never actually had that problem, to be fair. So maybe I got lucky. I don't know.
You never had those problems, Bezel. You know what sort of position you should have been in by now.
Yeah.
From the start of this conversation until now, you are probably in the best position that I know of an artist. Yeah. Could be in. Yeah. To get their music out and do what they need to do. Yeah. So that's where I feel that you need to predominantly, obviously you need to work. Work pays the bill, whatever.
Yeah, of course,
you need to work. I know you get tired.
It's finding a balance to
You need
everything.
to find a balance.
Yeah.
You need to find a balance. Otherwise, you're not going to get off the ground, bro. If music is what you really want to do, you need to make the sacrifice. Yeah. If you're not going to make the sacrifice, it's just going to be the same.
Point doing it.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Of course, man. But, I'm not saying that I'm not going to put out music, because right now I'm in that zone where everything's a goal now. Do you know what I mean? You're just gonna slowly start seeing me come out with things like just one after the other, just one after the other.
But even if it's just like a quick 16 freestyle that you slap up on TikTok like weekly, you get it.
Do you know what? I used to do that a lot, on like Instagram and stuff like that. But
no, it's TikTok you need to work on.
Yeah, TikTok was the wave. TikTok's the wave now. Yeah, but back when Instagram was like the thing and everyone was posting, remember you used to have things on Instagram like Insta, them challenges, like people used to put out a verse and then...
I was on them as well, yeah.
Bro, come on, we both did, what was it? Yeah. What else did we do? What did we done?
We done quite a few.
We done quite a few.
Yeah, we done quite a few, bro.
We done quite a few, man. Like, so, but I don't think there's not enough of that anymore, to be fair.
But when I say that, we don't really need to rely on them.
I'm not saying but I'm saying that I feel like there's an error for that.
Yeah, but forget about that era, bro. You have the producers and you've got the lyrical content to drop it once a week with different songs, bro. Yeah. If you keep that up consistently, bro, within a year, you don't know where you're going to be. You get it. Even if you just go and you get it. Like, it's all about being consistent. And to do that, you got to do that first. You know what I mean?
To be fair, I think man's recorded enough songs to actually be consistent, bro. Like, as drop-wise, stuff that I could have recorded like 3 years ago. There's stuff that a lot of people ain't even heard, bro. And that's still relevant and I can release it now.
Okay. Can you promise me and the people of RE-VERS by the time this video's out, you've dropped a song?
No. I can't promise you that right
Why
now.
can't you promise that? That means you're not ready. That means you have no songs that are there because this is gonna be out in about 2-3 weeks. So by then you should have a song ready. If you're that,
What if it's but this is what you're saying is by the time I leave here, can I have something to drop? You're saying 2-3 weeks now.
no, but
I could have something in 2-3
I'm saying
weeks.
this video. I said by the time this comes out. I said by the time this comes out,
which you said which you said was in a few weeks,
about 2 weeks,
2-3 weeks. I could have something by then.
I might just drop it next week now. Just because of that. I
Well,
want to see a song
we can
next
have it
week.
next week then, innit?
Yeah. That's what I like to hear.
Nah, cool.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the truth. I didn't want to hear.
Obviously, the way you're saying it is if I leave here now, I can just press the button. Like,
no, not like that. Obviously, you've got tunes in it.
Yeah.
So obviously, just pick one of them, even if it's a 16, just to let people know the Bezel's here to stay. Let people know what I go.
Yeah.
You get
Facts.
Show them, bro. Why you waste your talent? You get
it? I'm not.
You know
this talent is too good to waste, bro.
Exactly. And you know what the mad thing is?
I can't.
I spoke to mummy, your mum.
Yeah. Big up mummy, man. Yeah.
And she said something about Jordan's gone to work now. Obviously, we were messaging, and then this was years ago, by the way. And then she said something about she believes in your music and she wants you to do. This is why she doesn't put no pressure on you in regards to that. Yeah. So I feel that you need to think about mummy in regards to that.
Do you know what? Facts, because you see my mum, yeah, like she's not one of them people that will be on you like 24/7. Like when you're gonna come and do, she'll randomly hit me like I'll be washing the dishes or something, bro. She'll just come by like, yeah, like so like when you go in studio again type thing, and you're just like, bro, I've caught my mum like bopping her head to my music, like, bro, I've poked my head in her room. She's sitting there on her phone, like nodding her head, and she ain't even clocked that I'm looking at her. But when she realized, she's like, bro, bro, I didn't even know my mum liked rap until I started making music, bro.
She probably didn't. It's only because it's her son. You get it.
But you know what it is, yeah? You see, once I started making music, I realized that I'm a lot more like my mum than I thought I was, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mum actually likes rap. Yeah, and you wouldn't, like, bro, any Caribbean person would never think that their mum likes rap. Yeah, because most of the time, they don't want to hear that stuff. Yeah, I asked my mum why, and she was like, yeah, like, I like the beats and what they're saying and whatnot. And I was like, I didn't even know that she even listened to them sort of things, bro. Yeah, so when your mum's telling you, yeah, like, you need to do this, like, you have to take it in, bro. Like, if your parents are telling you, bro, like, you've got a talent, don't waste it.
Don't waste it, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I'll say I'll never give up. Like, even if it takes me a while, I will never give up, bro. Yeah, because I won't feel like a letdown to her or whatnot. I would feel like a letdown to myself.
You're still young, bro.
I know. I don't even feel like, bro.
To run it, you get it.
Bro, people are rapping at what 45, 50 years old. There's never. I don't think there's a time limit on when you should stop. Music's timeless, bro.
Music's timeless.
Like you can't. I think a lot of people say, yeah, when you're past 30, no one wants to be a rapper. But bro, majority of these rappers are past 30 and they're still rapping, bro.
I don't think I can listen to a rapper that's under 30. I can't listen to.
Like I feel like when you're over 30, the rap's better, man.
Yeah,
like
you've gone through life.
You've gone through life. You've experienced a lot of things, innit? So
yeah, you understand.
Yeah, man. It's like aging with like fine wine type stuff. You know what I mean?
So what would you say your biggest fear in life is, Bezel?
I don't fear nothing. I don't fear nothing. Why do I need to be afraid for?
Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing in your life that you're
bro.
This and that. Nothing at all.
Everything's a lesson, bro. Like I can't fear losing or fear anything because, bro, whatever happens in this life, you're gonna learn from it, innit? If you don't die, you're gonna learn from it, bro. So why do you need to be afraid?
So saying that, do you have any regrets in life then?
Regrets? Yeah, I regret not being as consistent as I was maybe 6-7 years ago. Because I think if I carried on just drumming music out, I might be in a different position musically now.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's my main regret.
So for the next 6 years, are you gonna drum?
Yeah, no, it's drum roll now, man. Yeah, the firing range is open now, bro. Yeah, so I'm outside, man. I'm ready, bro. Trust me.
So all being said in this whole interview, what advice would you give to your younger self?
To my younger self?
Yeah, to little Bez.
Stick to your craft, man. Yeah, because if you're good at something, even if it's not music or whatever, just make sure you stick to your craft, man. Because you might not believe in yourself at the beginning, but if you carry on and you start seeing the fruit, like the results of the fruits of your labor, do you know what I mean? Just the consistency, bro. Stay consistent. Don't. If you feel like you're gonna fall off, it's probably the time to just go harder. And I learned that from falling off, like, and just, you know, not doing music for a whole year.
Hey.
You see, and I left for a whole year and I came back the best I felt like I'd ever been. And I didn't even know that I was gonna be like that. Do you know what I mean? I just thought, yeah, I'm gonna give this up. This is long. I ain't gonna do it no more. It's long. But then when I came back and it was like my brain had just downloaded a year's worth of life. And yeah, I just came with something crazy. And I just realized from there, it's like, bro, you can't stop, bro. So consistency is a thing. Yeah. So hone your craft and make sure you master it, bro. Yeah. Make sure if you gotta put your whole life into mastering something, do it, bro. Yeah. Whether it's 1 or 2 things, or 3 or 4 or 5, no matter what you're doing, just try and hone and master your craft. That's what I would say.
So we are in the year 2025. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years saying that then?
In 5 years?
Yeah, 2030.
Probably in another country. I'll have a yard for my mum, a yard for my pups, and a yard for my siblings. Yeah, safe. That's what I feel like, to be fair. I don't want to, like, if you lived in this country, majority of the time, you know you don't want to live here, bro. You'd rather be somewhere in your home, in your real home. Yeah, even if you was born here, this is not your home. Yeah.
So wouldn't you see yourself doing any music?
I'm going to be doing music forever, man, forever. Yeah, I can't see myself not rapping that. To be fair, like I can't. Even if I did start rapping, I'd still be involved musically somehow. Like I wouldn't want to shy away from music ever. To be fair. I'll always want to be doing something musically. I might even like learn a new craft for myself them times. About 5, 6, 10 years later. Who knows? Like, who knows, man? It just depends.
Hey.
It just depends. I'd be like you. It's like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? All now, I know you can still rap, bruv. I know you. We had this conversation the other day. Like I told you, Rippz is not quitting. Yeah, he's not quitting. I told him the other day, he's not quitting, bruv. Yeah. The same way, yeah, the infamous slogan, the infamous line that this guy dropped here and said to me, yo, if one person goes, then we all go, innit? Do you see that line, yeah? And he's laughing because he knows this line is stuck in my head for years, bruv. Yeah, that there's not a lot of people that are gonna come out and tell you, yeah, bruv, that's different type of motivation.
If one person goes, we all go.
Exactly, bruv. So if I blow now, everyone's gone, bro.
It's true. I've always had that. But then again, this could bring me the same. You get it?
Exactly, bruv. So
I could use this and obviously, like I said, release my music through my record label.
Yes, but this is why people like you are an example, bruv. Yeah, because you're a little bit older than me, but bruv, you set an example, bruv. Yeah, you was doing music. Yeah, you stopped doing music. You own another craft musically, and even this is still it's got stuff to do with music. It's a creative thing. So you might have shied away from one thing, but you've picked up another thing and it's going mad. And that's just the example of everything, bruv.
I appreciate you, man.
Take heed, man. Yeah, trust me, man. I swear down. You see people that are doing things and non-stop and are just in a mad position, make sure you watch and study them. Yeah, even if it's your own people, if it ain't your own people, just study them. Yeah, because you will learn some things. Trust me.
Definitely will.
Yeah, you will learn some things, man.
Definitely will. But Bezel, I want to see where your mind is at. Give me your Mount Rushmore of rappers, dead or alive.
3, yeah?
Mount Rushmore.
And Mount Rushmore, you know. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Are we going with what? US, UK? Does it matter?
I would normally state that I know your brain. So that's why I left it open.
So first, always going to be Styles. UK wise, I'd probably say Kano, Wretch32. We like Dave. Yeah, Dave is cold. Yeah.
That's 4.
That's 4, but I feel like there's more though. There's way more, bro.
But this is why I said Mount Rushmore. So you need to think of...
well, I'm taking certain ones back then.
You need to think of the pinnacle of who you feel that should be there. You get it?
The pinnacle.
That I've got rappers behind you as well. Not all of them are going to be there. You get it?
Right, so we'll go Styles. Yeah, we'll go with Wretch. Yeah, I'm going to say Trill as well. Yeah, because a lot of people... Bruv, let me put this out there from now, yeah? I learned how to rap properly from listening to Trill, bruv. Yeah, like, bruv, his wordplay is on another level. Yeah, and I learned certain things over just listening to him and even rapping with him. You know what I mean? So when you hear me and him on a song, we might sound exactly the same. Literally, because we're from the same ends, we're from the same everything, we're even from the same country. Do you know what I mean? But that type of like connection there is different. So he's definitely top tier, and a lot of people need to listen to him more.
I'm
Like,
saying that he was on the list of my guests that I would like to get in the show. So hopefully in the future,
yeah, I'm
you
sure
might-
he'll
you
be in
might-
there soon.
yeah.
Still, I'm sure he will be in there soon, man. Because yeah, a lot of people need to hear him still. Like he's already out there. To be fair, like he's not one of them guys that are, he's already been out here and he's been out here for a long time.
Bezel, we're gonna get into a quick game, yeah?
Saying game time,
Yeah,
yeah.
this game is called Winner Stays On, yeah?
Ah.
So basically, I will state an artist's name,
Yeah.
and then that artist will stay on until you hear an artist better than an artist. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna kick things off with Avellino K Coke.
On the bars wise, I'll probably go with Avellino still.
Avellino, yeah?
Yeah, I'll probably go with Avellino, man.
So we go Avellino K Trap.
But them, they're like two different categories. It's
Yeah, but
like,
we're not gonna go by. We're gonna go by artist.
Alright.
So whoever's a better artist for you,
I'm
get it.
I'm going with Avellino then.
Avellino, yeah. So we're gonna go Avellino, Young Tefs, Young Tefs, Scraps,
Tef,
Tef, Dig That,
Tef,
Diggity,
Tef,
Dappy, Tef, Leo, Stay True.
I don't even know who Leo
There's a
Stay
new
True
artist.
is.
He's doing his
No.
thing still. So you're just gonna go to Tef, yeah?
It's Tef, yeah.
So Tef or Fredo,
Tef,
Tef or Meeks Manny.
Tef.
Okay.
Tef is just killing. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's underrated though, isn't it? He's doing his thing, but because he's under the radar,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are not really
I
taking notice
don't-
of him, man.
Yeah, he's more back now. To be fair, I wouldn't say he's under the radar.
We say he's on top of it now.
Yeah, man.
Alright, say no more.
But he just dropped an album as well. Yeah.
I ain't even heard it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
he
must
just
be
dropped
under
an
the
album
radar, bro.
still.
It's
Yeah.
here. So so Tef's Mist,
Tef,
Bando K,
Tef,
Tion Wayne,
Tef,
Bezel.
Bezel. That's a no-brainer, I'm sorry, but yeah.
Stop it. Bezel M24,
Bezel,
Bezel Skepta,
Bezel,
Bezel JME,
Bezel,
Bezel Gets,
Bezel,
Bezel Dizzy Raw School,
Bezel,
Bezel J Huss,
Bezel,
Bezel Parsaloo,
Bezel,
Bezel Sneakbo,
Bezel,
Bezel Nines,
Bezel,
Bezel Trill.
Bezel. Say it, cuz. But yeah, like, bro, let's be real, yeah, like, big up Trill every time because I learned from him. But the same person that told me, bro, you gotta believe in your shit, bro. So I'm gonna say me in it. Yeah.
Bezel Scraps,
Bezel,
Bezel Rimsey,
Bezel,
Bezel AJ Tracy,
Bezel,
Bezel Potter Paper,
Bezel,
Bezel Octavian,
Bezel,
Bezel Koji Radical,
Bezel,
Bezel H,
Bezel,
Bezel Dave.
Bezel.
Is there anything somebody asking anyone? I
There's
know
no
what's his
point.
name.
'Cause I'm just gonna say me every time. The same way you ask anyone else, I don't think anyone else is gonna say they're better than themselves, bro. Believe in your source, innit?
Always believe in your source.
Exactly. So, yeah, bro.
So Bezel Central C,
Bezel,
Bezel Dave. Sorry, I
Bezel.
said that. Bezel Kano,
Bezel,
Bezel D Double,
Bezel,
Bezel Chip,
Bezel,
Bezel Stormzy,
Bezel,
Bezel Bruiser,
Bezel,
Bezel Scorcher.
Bezel,
This guy is from the UK. Bezel 21 Savage.
Bezel.
So that concludes our little game. So the reason why I actually played that game and put your names into it
Yeah.
is because I do believe in your own source.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So if you didn't, and even though deep down, even if you think that they're better than you, never
Yeah, man.
actually.
You gotta believe in yourself, man.
Yes.
Like, even if you think that you started off shit, mate, bruv, don't ever put no one else above yourself, bro. Yeah, especially when it comes to music, bro. Even if they are better than you. Like, even if they are better than you. Yeah.
That's the right mentality to
Yeah,
have.
it's true though, man.
And if you, I don't know if you may have watched, that's probably why you did that. But in my other segments that I've done, my other other episodes, I always tell my guests to believe in themselves.
Yeah.
Always think you're better than that person, even if you're in a crew. The reason why, especially in the crew, because it builds competition, good competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say for instance, me and you was in the same crew.
Yeah.
You dropped a song that slapped.
Yeah.
Best be known, I'm going to studio the next day and making sure.
That's the motivation there,
exactly,
innit?
and that's what you need to build a good company, a good structured business with your artists. If you are a manager, you need to have your artists on that sort of game.
Yeah.
So always believe in yourself.
Yeah. Because I think competition's everywhere, man.
100%.
Competition's everywhere.
100%.
Facts.
So you might as well train within your camp.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's what the camp's for, innit? It's training. Yeah, bruv, there's always going to be someone that does something better than you in your camp, bruv. Whether it's like a certain type of, I don't know, rap, trap, you know, R&B or whatever. Like, someone's going to be doing something better than you. Take from your people as well, man. Yeah, learn from them because, they'll mold you into the artist that you would want to be later.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Facts.
Well, Bezel didn't just come to answer a few questions or play a little game with RE-VERS. He come to drop a little freestyle as well. So we're going to get into that now.
Yeah, man. Put the beat on them, get them a little something, man.
Take it away for them, my bro.
Let's go, my boy. Just turn me up in the headphones a little bit, please. Yeah, bro. It's all good, all good. Let's get it, man. RE-VERS show. Bezel, QBH, man. Yeah. Look, I never rap no lies. Through the pain, you can hear my soul cry. Lost elder, lost tie, just praying that your soul's fine. Prayed up and tapped in, see spirits when I close eyes. Realize, recognize real lies. I realize life's made for shaping these measures, I gotta make them. Ever manifesto, I traumas I had to let go. Magic in my cauldron, my sorcery's on the next thing. Whipping up a mystery, that's real life wizardry. Of course, I've been the source and resourceful. Used to source and drip, sharpening my sword for usurpers for higher purpose. All my allies stay dangerous, cause momentary victories are dangerous illusions. Don't get caught in the delusion, this shit's written. I'm face to face with destiny, physically and mentally leveling, fam, I'm ready. Before it's too late, you gotta figure what's your purpose. This my soul's cry. The road I'm on's a journey, this yearning for higher learning. I paid the toll of my soul. No, I don't play them Hunger Games. Survivor's guilt, I've been taking part in these Hunger Games. It's like I'm numb to betrayal, now every hug feels strange. I pull the strings, I'm the orchestrator of pain and gain. Honor in my DNA, stitched from the same hand. Made bands, now sliding with this 9-piece, the game plan. Shut you out the shade like some Ray-Bans. Conquers in the cyclone, explode smoke and leave the ether. I'm from the era you can't talk if you ain't earned them straps. So what's your rankings? A young king with an old mind and I'm more than tapped in. I didn't sit through no lectures, life gave me masterclass. This mastercraft from my essence, check out the aftermath. I built this thing up from scratch and they weren't a faster path. Can't see us like they're staring through some shattered glass. I speak a line, I persevere beyond this realm of mine. Honor, morals, respect, that's the traits of some made man, the rebel with a cause. Same way we rise, we fall. Make the most of when you're up. In a second you can fall. Stay inside my soul, staying true to what I know. On them journeys for ascension, I found myself a higher plane. First I had to masterpiece inside to bring the masterpiece. Broke my old vessel into bits under lock and key. Portals open, realm life chilling with my higher self. Seek me, I got knowledge for higher, I'll take you highest. Overstand me if you're higher. If you're low on vibrations, feeble minds feel tired. Kick back, draw some grade, open eye to the ire. Clouds of smoke elevate me. Structured information to inform you folks. Sensei, keep myself in tune for my zen sake. Take you about a year to even fathom all this wordplay. It's still one eye open when I'm sleeping, so I'm seeing all the spirits through this ritual experience, the RE-VERS show. Come on, man. Might have started a little bit, but yeah.
Yes, my brother. I appreciate you, man.
Bro, I appreciate you, my boy, every time.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Come and drop them hard bars as well for me,
show,
man. I really appreciate that because this platform is based off of music. Yeah. And this is why I appreciate music a lot, because of talent like that.
Appreciate it.
You get it.
Come on, man.
You get it.
I told you the pen is there. Yeah. I've been writing this. Now it's delivery time. Yeah.
You stay delivered though. Because after the show, obviously, I want to be looking out for Bezel. I want to be seeing a bit
look
more
out
for
the
Bezel.
music. But
you get me?
Listen, yeah, instant transmission coming soon. That's me and Trill's tape. We got writer's block. Yeah, writer's block. That's me and the narrator speaks. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are unreleased.
So when could we be expecting these projects?
You know what? I would say next year. Next year, early next year, to be fair, because there's a lot of tunes there, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of projects that have been worked on that have just been quiet. So yeah, definitely next year, probably January times, to be fair.
Can we get any singles now from Bezel?
You'll get a whole bunch of singles now. Well, look out for Whole Mill. Yeah, that's me and Triller. Whole Mill's coming soon. Yeah, we've got Instant Transmission. We've got Ego. Yeah, there's a lot of tunes that are waiting to just be one by one. You'll start seeing it soon, man. Yeah.
Please. we want to
worry.
get onto that,
Yeah,
man.
no, we're there, man.
Appreciate you, man. Well, Bezel come by, gave us a slick interview, dropped a slick freestyle for us as well. But all good things come to an end. RE-VERS, we out.